Welcome to Talk Edge, the channel that helps you improve your English listening every day through short stories. Please note, these stories are completely fictional and created solely to support your listening practice. Whether you're working or still in school, if your goal is simply to sharpen your listening skills, join us on this journey to mastering English. And now, let's get started.
Hi, Peter. Do you remember your first day at work? I just want to say, mine was a total mess.
Oh no, really, what happened? Tell me everything. I'm listening.
Okay, so it started early in the morning. I woke up at 5:30. I wanted to be on time. I wanted to look perfect. I tried 3 different shirts. Then I changed my hair. Then I forgot to eat breakfast.
Classic first day panic. You wanted to be perfect, right?
Yes, but I was so nervous. My hands were cold. My heart was beating fast. When I got to the office, I couldn't even find the front door.
Wait, what? You got lost?
Yes, the building had 2 entrances. I took the wrong one. Then I ended up in a coffee shop next door. I sat there for 5 minutes, just breathing. I was too scared to go in.
That actually sounds very real. I think many people feel that way on their first day. You were not alone.
Thanks. But it didn't stop there. When I finally walked in, I realized I didn't know anyone's name. I didn't know where to go. There was no welcome. No one was waiting for me.
That's tough. So what did you do?
I just stood near the elevator. Then a man walked by and said, "You look lost." He smiled. He was friendly. He showed me to the HR department. That's when I finally relaxed a little.
So someone helped you. That's good. A small smile can change everything.
Yes. Then HR gave me a badge and told me to go to the 12th floor. That's where my team was. I pressed the wrong button. I went to the 10th floor by mistake. I walked into the wrong office and said, "Hi, I'm Lisa. It's my first day." Everyone stared at me.
Oh no, that's so awkward, but kind of funny too.
It was horrible. My face turned red. Someone said, "I think you want floor 12. I quickly ran out.
Let me guess. When you got to the right floor, you were even more nervous?
Yes. But this time a lady was waiting at the door. She smiled. She said, "Hi, Lisa. Welcome. I'm Emma." She became my favorite person that day.
That's so important. One kind person can make the whole day better.
Emma introduced me to the team. Everyone was busy. Some smiled, some just said hi. I sat at my new desk. I didn't know what to do. No one gave me tasks, so I just opened my notebook and stared at it.
Emma introduced me to the team. Everyone was busy. Some smiled, some just said hi. I sat at my new desk. I didn't know what to do. No one gave me tasks, so I just opened my notebook and stared at it.
That sounds very familiar. Many companies forget how to welcome new people properly.
I think they were not ready for me. I felt like I was invisible. I wanted to ask something, but I was afraid to disturb people. So I waited.
Did anyone come to help?
Yes. Emma came again. She gave me a welcome file. She said, "This has everything you need. Logins, tools, the company rules." I smiled and said thank you like 5 times.
I like Emma already.
Me too. But the worst part of the day? Lunch break.
What happened?
Everyone went out in groups. I didn't know where to go. I followed some people to the elevator, but they didn't talk to me. So I went to the corner store, bought a sandwich, and ate alone in the park.
That feels lonely. I've done that too. Sometimes being new means eating alone at first.
Yes, I was wondering if anyone even noticed I was there. But then Emma texted me, "Want to grab coffee later?" And I almost cried.
She saved your day again. Emma is the real MVP.
Yes, we had coffee. She told me, "Don't worry if today feels hard. It gets better. You'll find your place." That sentence, it gave me hope.
That's a beautiful thing to say. So how did the rest of the day go?
After coffee, I went back to my desk. Still no big tasks. But I started reading the welcome file. I made some notes. I smiled at people when they passed. At 5 p.m., I packed my things and left quietly.
And when you stepped out of the building, how did you feel?
Tired, relieved, but also proud. I made it through day one. It wasn't perfect, but I showed up. I stayed.
That's a win, Lisa. Being new is never easy. But you were brave.
Thank you. I think many people feel the same way. Nervous, confused, alone. But if we share our stories, we can make it easier for others.
Yes, to everyone listening. If you're starting a new job, it's okay to feel scared. Just remember, it gets better, and you're not alone.
Exactly, and if you see someone new, say hi, smile, be their Emma. So, after you met Emma, did you start feeling better?
Not really, Peter. Emma helped me get to the right room, say hello to a few people, and showed me my desk. But once I sat down, I realized I didn't know what to do.
No one gave you any instructions.
No, everyone was busy. Some people looked at me and nodded, some didn't even notice me. I opened the computer, but I didn't know where to log in or what to click.
I know that feeling. It's like falling into a strange world without a map.
Exactly. I was afraid to ask. I opened my notebook and pretended to write. But really, I was just thinking, what am I supposed to do now?
Did anyone come to help?
Luckily, after about 30 minutes, Emma came back. She gave me a document called the New Employee Handbook. It had all the instructions, how to log into email, use the software, office rules. I thanked her so many times.
Emma is really kind. I think everyone needs an Emma on their first day.
Absolutely. After reading the guide, I started following the steps, logging in. At that moment, I felt like I had something to do. I didn't feel lost anymore.
That's an important feeling. Even a small task can make you feel more confident.
Yes, it can. Then it was lunchtime.
Was lunch a happy time or not really?
To be honest, it was sad. When the bell rang for lunch, people stood up and left in groups. No one asked me to come with them. I just followed the crowd to the elevator, but I didn't know who to go with or where to go.
Did you try to talk to someone?
I quietly asked, "Where do people usually eat?" But no one seemed to hear me. They were talking fast and walking fast, so I stepped back, went downstairs, and walked outside.
What did you eat?
I bought a sandwich from a small shop. Then I sat on a bench in a little park near the company. I ate alone. I almost cried.
That's really sad. I've had a lunch like that too. Sitting alone, feeling like the whole world forgot about me.
That's exactly how I felt. I thought, should I even be here? Does anyone need me?
Did anything change after that?
Yes. While I was eating, I got a message from Emma. She wrote, "Are you free this afternoon? Want to grab a coffee?"
Wow, she's really a lifesaver.
I almost cried when I read it. I replied right away, "Yes, I'd love to." Then I went to a small coffee shop near the company. Emma was already there.
And what did you talk about?
She asked, "How was your morning?" I smiled and said, "I survived." We both laughed.
Laughing is a good sign. At least you weren't frozen in fear anymore.
True. Then Emma told me her first day wasn't easy either. She also ate lunch alone, got lost, and once sent the wrong email to the boss.
So you felt like you're not alone.
Exactly. She said something I'll never forget. It's normal if the first day is hard. What matters is don't give up. It gets better. That sentence gave me so much strength.
I love that line. Simple, but powerful.
After coffee, I went back to my desk. This time, I asked another woman how to use the internal software. She helped me right away. After that, I started talking more with others.
That's great. Just a little bit of courage, and the whole afternoon changed.
Yes, I learned something. No one can help me forever. I have to take the first small step, too.
And how did you feel at the end of the day?
Tired, but proud. Even though the day was full of mistakes, worry, and feeling alone, I stayed. I learned something. And I knew tomorrow would be better.
I believe it. We've all been the new person once. No one starts out perfect. What matters is we keep going.
And if you can, be someone's Emma. A hello, a smile, a simple message can warm someone's heart.
Exactly. To everyone out there who's new, you are not alone. Each day is a chance to move forward. one step at a time.
Peter, I'll never forget my silly mistake during my first week at work. I sent an email to the wrong person. Actually, I sent it to the whole company.
Oh no, the whole company. What did you write in the email?
It was just a simple question. Hi, I don't understand this part. Can you please explain it again? It was meant for my team lead only, but I didn't check the to field carefully. I clicked, and everyone received it.
I can imagine how that felt. You probably wanted to disappear, right?
Exactly. My face turned red. My hands were shaking. My heart was racing. I tried to unsend the email, but it was too late. A few minutes later, someone replied, maybe you didn't mean to send this to all of us?
So awkward, but did anyone get mad?
No one yelled or blamed me. My team lead just smiled and said, next time, double check before you click send. People laughed about it, and I learned a big lesson. Never rush when sending an email.
You did the most important thing. You faced the mistake. You didn't hide or panic. Honestly, everyone makes mistakes at work. What matters is what you learn from them.
Peter, something special happened in my third week at work. Our manager asked someone to present a small report. At first I thought, not me. I'm too new. But no one volunteered, so I raised my hand.
Wait, really? You? The quiet new girl?
Yes, my heart was pounding, my voice was shaky, but I stood up, opened the file, and started to speak. At first I forgot a sentence, but I took a deep breath and continued. And you know what? People listened.
That's amazing, Lisa. I'm really proud of you. So, how did it feel when you finished?
It felt powerful. Not perfect, but powerful. When I finished, my team clapped. Someone even said, wow, that was clear and helpful. I smiled the whole way home that day.
You see? That's what happens when you push past fear. You found your voice.
Yes, I learned that confidence doesn't come first. Action comes first, then confidence grows. Even small steps matter. From getting lost on day 1 to standing and speaking on day 21.
A full circle. From fear to confidence. To anyone listening right now, you don't have to be ready. You just have to begin. Thanks for sticking with us and listening to the end of today's Talk Edge episode. Don't worry if you didn't understand everything or only caught a little. I truly believe that with consistent practice, your listening skills will improve a lot. So keep going. You've got this. If you found today's content helpful, don't forget to follow and share it with your friends who are also learning English. That's all for now. See you in the next episode. Keep listening. Keep learning.